Hello everyone. Today we are going to take another topic for our discussion, that is asexual mode of reproduction. Now this also comes under the chapter how do organisms reproduce, as you have seen in my previous video. Now but today we are going to only discuss about the asexual modes of reproduction, right? So let's study first. First of all, reproduction, as we all know, is a biological process through which an organism produces offspring or young ones which are identical to itself. Let me first write down. Reproduction. What does this term mean? As I said, it is a biological process through which an organism produces, or we can say gives rise to their offspring. Offspring means young ones. Young ones are similar, I won't say identical first, similar to itself. This is the definition of reproduction. Keywords: biological process through which an organism gives rise to their offspring, or it is young one, similar to itself. Similar. Okay, I am saying similar. Why? See, reproduction, in terms of reproduction, there are two ways of reproduction. First of all is asexual and another one is sexual. Sexual involves two parents. So 50% from the male parent, DNA of the male parent, and 50% from the DNA of the female parent give rises to an offspring. Now you can understand, so it will not be similar to either the male or the female. So it will have its own characteristic, but overall in general structure will be similar. So I am using the term similar. But in our today's topic we are talking about asexual mode, right? Asexual mode. Now asexual mode means only a single parent is involved. So no two parents involved, means no male, no female. Okay, so only a single parent is involved. So the offspring in asexual reproduction will be identical to the parent. Okay, so two parents, no 50% DNA transfer from each of it, so that's why it will be identical. I'll come to it. So first, reproduction you have understood. Asexual mode of reproduction means it involves only one single parent. Then the next point is, this single parent undergoes cell division to multiply itself to give more cells. Okay, so another is the organism multiplies by cell division, namely mitosis. Mitosis. Now this term is new. Mitosis means if the parent, whatever the chromosome, number of chromosome present in the parent, that will be same in the offspring. Means suppose if this is a parent cell which has 2n, means it is a diploid cell. So when it divides, it will give with same identical chromosome number 2 cells. Now further, when this will divide, this will give 2n and 2n. Okay, so this on, it will go on. Now the organism multiplies by cell division. Third point under this is no variation. Since only a single parent is involved, so what happens? There is no variation. The offspring will be a clone or totally identical to the parent cell. Okay. Now, other important points under this topic are, I am going to write here. For 3 points we have clarified. The fourth point is no formation of gametes. There is no gamete formation. No male gamete, no female gamete. Okay, and there is no fertilization. Okay. So once again, I'll recap the points of asexual mode of reproduction. First of all is the single parent. Then the organism multiplies by cell division, particularly mitosis. What is mitosis? If the chromosome number in the offspring remains the same as that of the parent, then no variation. The offspring will be a clone, identical copy of the parent cell. Then what do we have? No formation of gamete. Single parent, so no two gamete formation, no pollen, no anther, no ovum, no sperm. And then there is no fertilization. So these are the, you can say that these are characteristics of asexual mode of reproduction. Okay, now let us move to the next thing. Remember, this asexual mode of reproduction barely occurs in any higher organism. Higher organism like mammals, or you can say some reptiles or something, whatever, higher organisms, they don't have this particular mode of reproduction. They reproduce by sexual mode. So who undergoes this process, or where this process is going on, that we have to know. See, these processes goes under or involved single or unicellular organisms, smaller organism, a protozoa, an amoeba, it looks like yeast, all this unicellular organism, they follow this method of reproduction mostly. Now let us see. Topics which are there in our syllabus for asexual mode of reproduction are, I'll jot down the topic first, I'll tell you what are the topics, then we will discuss it one by one. First topic is binary fission. Binary fission is our first topic. Second topic is multiple fission. Okay, binary fission and multiple fission. Third topic is budding. Fourth one, spore formation. Fifth topic is fragmentation. Sixth topic is regeneration. And the seventh topic is micropropagation. And the eighth topic is micropropagation, and then it is vegetative propagation. Okay, so these are the various asexual modes of reproduction: binary fission, multiple fission, budding, spore formation, fragmentation, regeneration. Micropropagation is also known as tissue culture. And vegetative propagation. Okay. Now, first topic as we discussed is binary fission. Let us see what is binary fission. Binary fission occurs in amoeba. We are going to take our first topic, binary fission. Example, we are going to take an amoeba. Okay. Let me first draw an amoeba, then we will talk. You know, amoeba has a regular structure. Okay. Now, this is the nucleus. Okay. And this is the cytoplasm. I am only labeling those parts which are essential for our topic, not all. Okay. So, now we know nucleus plays a very important role in cell division. We have already studied this part in class 9th. So, I hope you have your knowledge clarified about it. Now, let us move forward. Nucleus. First step in the process of binary fission is the nucleus elongates. Okay. The nucleus elongates. Then the nucleus divides into two, and there also appears a cytoplasmic constriction. So this is the nucleus divides, and this is the cytoplasmic constriction. Okay. Now finally, this cytoplasmic constriction further produces furrows like this, and then finally this gives rise to daughter amoeba or daughter cells. Okay. So here is the entire picture of binary fission in amoeba. What happens first? The nucleus elongates, then the nucleus divides, then the cytoplasm constriction appears, and the cytoplasmic division occurs to produce the two daughter cells. Okay. Now, this process, what is happening if you see, is there any remaining parent at the end of the process? The parent cell divides into two. So in some of one or two sample papers, I have seen one question that why is amoeba considered immortal? It is because when it divides, the parent cell does not exist anymore. It itself divides into two daughter cells. So that's why amoeba is considered immortal. Such type of questions come, so keep in mind this point. Now, points to remember is always the nucleus divides first. Nuclear division is also known as karyokinesis. Then the cytoplasm divides, that is known as cytokinesis. Okay, so two important terms. Nucleus will divide first, then the cytoplasm will divide. So this is about binary fission. Now this binary fission has two types. This is simple in amoeba, it's irregular in shape. That's why there is another type of binary fission which I will discuss, but in very short. I am going to discuss about two of its type, that is longitudinal binary fission. Longitudinal binary fission. This is, for example, in euglena. Euglena, it's a very interesting thing in euglena. See the structure. Structure of euglena looks like this. Okay. Now this has the nucleus in it, of course. This is the nucleus, and this portion is the cytoplasm. Now, the next step which occurs in a euglena is the nucleus elongates and the nucleus then further divides. The cytoplasmic constriction here increases more. Okay, and finally this divides somewhat like this. I am drawing with a dotted line to explain you. So it will give rise to two daughter euglena like this. Now I think you have already understood why this is known as a longitudinal fission, because the division occurs in a longitudinal fashion. So that's why the term is given longitudinal binary fission. Rest all remains the same. Nucleus will divide first, then the cytoplasmic division will occur. This is the elongation of nucleus, division of nucleus, then the cytoplasm divides like this, producing two daughter euglena cells. Okay. Now, another type of binary fission, I am rubbing this. I hope you have taken a note. This is, you don't need to get into the depth of it, but you need to know the examples and exactly what is happening in this process. Another type of binary fission is transverse binary fission. Transverse binary fission. Example is paramecium. Okay, paramecium is another example of binary fission. Okay, now let us see how that occurs. Paramecium has this kind of a structure. Here is a nucleus. These are certain organelles in the paramecium. This is the nucleus and this is the cytoplasm. Okay. Now over here the nucleus elongates the nucleus elongates in this way, then the nucleus divides there appears a cytoplasmic constriction like this. Okay, the cytoplasmic this thing occurs in this way. Now you can see this is the nucleus divides here, and this is the cytoplasmic constriction, right? So you can see from this diagram there is the transverse or commissect fission occurs in this way. I am showing it with a dotted line. So finally this portion of the paramecium divides to form a new one, and this portion, the lower part, will give rise like this, both having single nucleuses in them. Okay, so this is the thing. So obviously this is transverse fission. Okay, so this was all about binary fission. Concept remains same. Nucleus divides, then the cytoplasm division occurs. Longitudinal, the division occurs in a longitudinal base and cytoplasmic division, and in transverse binary fission the division occurs in this way. Okay, so that completes our first topic, that is binary fission. Then our next topic for today is multiple fission. So in multiple fission, first we have to understand one simple thing is, first of all, the nucleus divides multiple times and then the cytoplasmic division occurs. But this type of division is the very known example to us for this kind of a division is Plasmodium, which divides in our RBC. Plasmodium is a parasite, or we can say it's a protozoa which considers RBC as our host. It's a malarial parasite and it lives in our RBC. It multiplies, okay, by the fashion of multiple fission. Let's see how this happens. In this, the Plasmodium forms cyst-like a structure. Inside it, this is the cyst and this is the nucleus. Cyst is a tough coating which prevents any sort of damage to the cell in adverse condition. Then what will happen? Inside the cyst, first there will be numerous nuclear divisions like this. The nucleus will divide first inside the cyst. Okay, so these are the nuclear division, and after that what will happen? This is outer coating is the cyst. The nucleus will gather some of the cytoplasms around it in this way. And under favorable condition, the cyst will burst to release the plasmodium. Okay, so this is the cytoplasm around the nucleus. Then under favorable condition, the cyst will burst, releasing the plasmodium outside to infect the other RBCs. Okay, so this example is for Plasmodium. Once again, plasmodium. This is the nucleus. This part is the cytoplasm, and it is coated inside a cyst. Inside the cyst, the nucleus divides first innumerable number of times. Then the cytoplasm gather around each nucleus, and under favorable condition, the cyst burst and these daughter cells are released. So that is for multiple fission. That's all for today. Tomorrow we will continue with budding, spore formation, fragmentation, regeneration and all these other topics. Thanks for watching.